Oh, hi. I'm Peter. And I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast. Dueling fans. Try fans. Oh my God, I did it. I can't believe it. I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2020. The album, Dad. AF. What should I sing today? Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. I haven't sang that on here in a long time. Yo, Janet, I'm about to get this. You want this, but do you really think that you can get this? At first you dissed us, now you want to kiss us. Tell them, girls! That's right, too late, you missed this. Let's get right into this video today. I just went to Starbucks and I got my coffee for the day. I'm so excited. I'm like second day in a row getting my coffee at Starbucks. And I thought, I'm in such a great mood today. There's hairs floating around everywhere. I thought, I'm in such a great mood today. Why not? I cannot believe my squirrel just came. It's about to come over to my squirrel table, but I'm not going to turn my camera around, I promise. I know people are tired of that. I thought, why not a 2 for Saturday? Why? There's so much drama. Not really, but some. There's so much drama going on in the world. Do you ever do that? You can't find the hole. Family friendly. Anyway. I've lost my mind. Go over on Instagram. Here's what I want y'all to do today, okay? On your Instagram, go over, put an Instagram story of yourself watching my video, and I will reshare it on my Instagram story. Go do that today. I will do, anybody that like shows an Instagram story of watching me, I will reshare it over there because I love when people do that so much. It's so much fun. And also go over and follow me on the Twitter at Peter Monn, because I'm gonna start, I don't know, sharing opinions and things on there. Why not? I'm a drama channel. I should, right? And yeah, and if you don't know, like little marketing, I have 4 other channels. And one of them, my vlog channel, where I usually vlog every night from my driveway. Last night was a little bit of half and half. Oh my God, back in the day as a special treat, my mom would let me eat. Whenever I tell people this, they're always like, that is so disgusting. It sounds like it, okay, until you try it. It's like French fries and ranch dressing. Don't say it's gross until you've tried it, okay? And then there's no going back, especially if you're from the Midwest. But back in the day, my mom would let me have cereal with half and half. It was so good. I love it, especially those corn pops or sugar pops. Those were good too. Oh, Captain Crunch. I love the Captain Crunch. Anyway, what was I going to say? I don't know. I've lost my track. I've lost my train track. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Today, we're going to talk about Kat Von D. And did she ever go anywhere? Is she back? What's going on? And we're going to talk about Manny Mua. Not really, but a little bit. And we're going to talk about James Charles and how James Charles has gotten himself in a little bit of drama with Instant Influencer that I kind of wasn't expecting. So anyway, first we're going to talk about Kat Von D. Okay, now let me tell you how this all started for me, right? And it was interesting because I saw that Manny Mua did a sponsored post yesterday on Instagram. Here, I will put it up here, right here. Now, y'all know I point and then there's nothing there. And you're like, what? The plant? The plant. But anyway, I'll put it up, okay? Manny did here, let me pull him up on here on the Instagram. He did a sponsor post for KVD Vegan Beauty. Now, if you don't know the history of the Kat Von D thing, right? Kat Von D decided to step down from Kat Von D Beauty. When she did, they changed the name to KVD Vegan Beauty, okay, and rebranded themselves, supposedly. And people asked questions because they had not wanted to invest in, they didn't want to invest in Kat Von D, even though they liked her makeup. They didn't want to invest in the company because of their issues that they had with Kat Von D, okay, and a lot of this was over the anti-vaccine and the issues from the past and all these allegations that had come out of it against Kat Von D. So people were like, is Kat Von D involved in this in any way, shape, or form whatsoever? And because they really wanted to know. A lot of like big beauty influencers asked. I think Raw Beauty Christie even put something out at one point, and I think she may have even asked, I could be wrong, but I do believe it was Raw Beauty Christie that said something like, would you guys rebuy it would you buy it if it was rebranded? And Kat Von D had nothing to do with it. Or she was maybe the one that asked them directly or something like that, I don't know. But a lot of makeup artists were wanting to know, like, does Kat Von D have anything to do with this? Will she be making any money off this? Will she be making any proceeds? Anything? And the answer was no, she's done. She has nothing to do with it anymore. And she came out and she said, I have nothing to do with Kat Von D Beauty anymore, like, or whatever it was called. I'm no way affiliated with it whatsoever, okay? But I thought it was interesting when I saw this from Manny. I was like, I haven't seen a lot of other sponsored posts by makeup artists with KVD Vegan Beauty, so I was kind of surprised when I saw that. I was like, okay, so, you know, he's like maybe the first, maybe there's not a lot of sponsored posts going around these days. I mean, you know what, listen, who knows, you know, so maybe he was, I didn't know, right? I love the picture and I love the look. So then it was interesting because I was like reading through my DMs on Instagram. If I haven't got to yours, I apologize. I literally, every day, you guys get hundreds of DMs. People giving me tea, people giving me drama, people just saying hi, people say, oh my God, people are so nice. You guys are so nice. I love you. By the way, speaking of my Starbucks, I do want to say a thank you again to all the essential and frontline workers out there and your friends and family who, you know, like have put their lives aside so that the rest of us can go on. And I really, really appreciate it. So thank you guys so much. And for all the essential workers in the comment sections, you know my little thing is blue hearts. Put blue hearts in the comment section below for all the essential and frontline workers below. All, you know, the essential workers, the grocery store workers, convenience store workers, gas station workers, and then all of the other people. I mean, I'm forgetting people, but also nurses, doctors, people that work in the hospital settings, things like that, housekeepers that work in all of these people. Please, you know, help with all of that. So put a blue heart in the comment section. So anyway, then I started getting a few DMs about, I thought this was interesting, right on the heels. And maybe people are thinking the way that I am or something, because I was like, this is weird that Manny is doing this Kat Von D beauty deal or whatever, but it's not Kat Von D beauty anymore. So then I got a message from people, a couple messages from a couple different people saying that they thought it was interesting that they are still getting criticized because they're still using old, their components still say Kat Von D on it. So I went over to KVD Beauty, okay? I think I have a screenshot because I just wanted to screenshot how they addressed it. I went over to KVD Beauty, or KVD Vegan Beauty, and I wanted to see what they had to say. Oh, no. This is my DIY of this coffee body scrub. I might try that on my review channel. I might start doing some DIYs. Oh, and then I'm real into, right now, I'm in the process of buying a bunch of new lip glosses, and I'm real into these, what are they called? Hieroglyphics, I was going to say. No, that's not what they're called. Not translucent. What's the word I'm looking for? Where it's like metallic looking lip gloss. They're so cool. Anyway, and they're not too expensive either. Does it say what they're called on here? Glossy Boss and Unicorn Tears. Kevin Aquan Molted Liquid Lipstick. I think that one, it's like a clearish blue. I think I might get that one. Liquid Crystal Glow Gloss, $11. There's a couple of them that are really cool. So anyway, but if you go over to KVD Beauty, and this is from, do I have the date? No, I don't have the date. But this is like probably a couple weeks ago, and it was a post, like people, I noticed that they were actually getting really positive comments, but then you'd read, and it was like, they only get like 80 or 90 comments on each post, but like every 10th comment would be like, you're still using her name on the brand. So I looked, and here you go, you can see, okay, that on the components, it still says Kat Von D on it. And I was like, so, is this still KVD? There were actually comments in there where like, she never went anywhere, she's still part of this, and she's still making money off this, which I was kind of surprised by, right? So anyway, it says underneath here, it talks about the makeup, and then it says, go big or go home, blah, 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 whatever. And then it says, you might notice our previous logo is on some of the packaging, and trust us, we hear you all. We develop products months, sometimes even years in advance, and have componentry from before we rebranded to KVD Vegan Beauty. In an effort to be eco-friendly, we didn't want to throw out perfectly good products since we have too much waste on our planet already. We are trying our best. New packaging with new logo is in the works. We love how vocal our community is. We thank you all for your feedback, and we appreciate everyone who has been on this journey with us. And you know, I have to say, I totally understand that, you know, especially as a vegan brand, that they don't want to throw away all these components. I mean, I can't even imagine like how many components they still have, because they probably thought she wasn't going to be like out of the picture, you know, anytime soon. So even if they just have like a year back ordered of components, they probably do have tons of components. Now, I will tell you, the reaction in the comment section, people seem to be okay with it. People were like, oh, that's fine, you know, whatever. I'm glad that you're using those products, or components. A lot of people were like, whatever it is, who cares? Do you think she's still involved? Do you think she's not? That would be my first question. The other question is, would you buy a product from KVD Beauty if you like their products that says Kat Von D in it if you had an issue with Kat Von D before, right? Not if you could care less about all of it. Like, then I'm asking specifically to those people that stopped buying from her brands because of your personal issues with Kat Von D. Would you buy from KVD Beauty now, knowing that they are still using components that say Kat Von D on it, even though they've already addressed it? And the way that they addressed it is by saying that they're wanting to basically help the environment, and so they, you know, put these different, they're using the same components. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. sensational. I think it's a really interesting kind of situation. It's like Kat Von D, like, she continues to even get herself in drama even though she's not around anymore. Did she go on some gospel musical tour or something like that? I don't know. Is she singing I Fly Away? I fly away, oh Lord, I fly away. Kat Von D, I fly away. I can imagine that being Kat Von D's tour. Anyway, I digress. In more drama, up in Peter's kitchen, up in Martika's kitchen, we just sit around and talk over here, don't we? Anyway, I noticed that James Charles was getting a lot of backlash yesterday on the heels of the finale of Instant Influencer. And I did a whole review of what I thought about Instant Influencer yesterday. I think 30 people watched the video. No, I'm joking. But not a lot of people were really that interested in talking about what they thought about the Instant Influencer show. Although, now, congratulations, James. It is #1 on trending right now, okay? Now, that's a big deal. That's a huge deal. But let me tell you what people's issues are, okay? If you go over to James Charles' Instagram, I'm going to forget to include these pictures because I'm not even, hold on a second, let me get Manny's picture here. I'm not even screenshotting the pictures, which I should have had done already if I was professional. Not bad considering we're almost professionals. That's from Smoky Mountain Christmas with Dolly Parton. I love that movie so much. Okay, if you go over to James Charles', basically all I have to do is put a J in and it pulls it up because I follow all this stuff all the time, constantly. If you go over, these are the pictures that he has in order. Hold on a second. I'm just going to screenshot the first. Oh, damn it, Janet. Okay, so the first picture that comes up is him and he's just standing there at the Instant Influencer finale. And then the next picture is he and Mario and Norvina, okay? And then the third picture is with he and Ashley, who's the winner of the series. If I just spoiled it for you, I'm sorry. Go watch the video. And it's 38 minutes long. Anyway, people are saying that they thought it was really interesting that the first picture wasn't with Ashley, since the show is called Instant Influencer, and the whole idea is to build them up as influencers. And I don't know, is that the idea of the show? To make them into an instant influencer? Or is the show to teach them how to be an influencer, right? And at first I was kind of like, ooh, that is kind of a bad look. Like, why wouldn't you just, like, your picture on Instagram be just with the winner? Like, that would, like, why would you put your picture with the judges before the winner? And unless, and I'm trying to be fair to the situation, he was like, there's a lot of people that haven't seen the show yet. I don't want them going right to my Instagram and being like, oh, this is the winner, right? And they see her on there. Okay, so maybe he like hides it 3 pictures back or whatever and puts it on there. But then what was interesting is, and a lot of people are getting criticizing Norvina and Mario for this too. If you go to Norvina's thing, she has the picture of the 3 of them up, but no picture of the winner, okay, whatsoever. And then if you go to Mario's, Mario has the picture of 3 of them up together and no picture of the winner, right? Which is interesting, okay? And they were getting criticized a lot. A lot of people were like, the whole show is about building up these influencers, whatever, which I said yesterday in my review, if you didn't hear it, which you probably didn't, because it just wasn't my most highly viewed video, I'm just saying, okay? But anyway, I said in there yesterday that at the end of every episode, James says, if you liked the look, one of the looks that you saw in today's video, hashtag instant influencer and tag me in it, and I might retweet it, right? Which I thought was interesting, why he wouldn't say and tag the person that did the look, right? So you're building up, you know, like Benny and, you know, Indigo and Gabriel and Ashley and, you know, all these people that you're building them up as well, if that was like what you were trying to do, right? Why wouldn't you tag the person whose look it is? Like, that didn't make any sense to me. And so then on the heels of this, I was like, well, that's interesting too. Well, I have believed from the very beginning that James has modeled this show after RuPaul's Drag Race because it's very, very similar. Like the mini challenges on RuPaul's Drag Race are similar to the compact challenges, the maxi challenges, and the kind of the runway and everything, right? So I went to RuPaul and I was like, I know I am going, and I was going to do RuPaul's Drag Race and I was going to do Nina Garcia because I adore her. I love Nina Garcia. I wish we were best friends. Even though she probably wouldn't think I was very editorial. I was going to go to RuPaul's personal, what do you call it, personal Instagram, and I was going to go to Nina Garcia's from Project Runway, and I looked up to see the dates of when those winners were announced, the last winner, so like Evie Oddly from RuPaul's Drag Race, the last winner, and Sebastian somebody from Project Runway, and I looked up the dates that they won to see if there were pictures around that time that they had posted with the winners, and I was like, I know I'm going to go there, because I had seen on RuPaul's page, you know, that RuPaul posts pictures like of all kinds of like flashback stuff and pictures of famous people, but also post a lot of pictures like with some of the RuPaul girls, right? So I was like, I'm going to go there and there's going to be a picture with RuPaul and Evie Oddly. Nope, no picture whatsoever. No mention of it, no discussion of it, nothing on RuPaul's personal Instagram. And then I went to Nina Garcia's and there was no mention over there either. And I was really, really blown away. I was really surprised, you know, and so I thought, well, James at least put Ashley's picture, you know, on his Instagram, so maybe it's not that big of a deal. But I do think that's interesting, don't you? Like, I just think it's weird that you're in the business to building these people. I looked on Christian Siriano's too because he was involved with the finale and the whole Project Runway thing as well, and he didn't post anything either. And I'm like, here are all these people who, they're in the business of helping build up these people that are, you know, like looking to help build their careers, and that's really what these shows are for to begin with, and yet they don't even post one Instagram, I can't believe my squirrel's over there. They don't even post one Instagram picture. I'm like so distracted anymore by squirrels and birds. I'm out here. But you don't even post one picture of the winner, so James did do that, but I don't know, like, do you guys think it's enough? Do you think it should have been more? Do you think he should have put it like front and center, like that should have been his picture with the winner? I don't know. Very, very interesting, but people are criticizing it and other people are saying who'd care. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'm signing off now. I hope you guys have a wonderful and healthy Saturday. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.